I never thought it would all start with a phone call that wasn't meant for me. That evening, I came home a little earlier than usual. Only Ashley's car was in the driveway. I was about to go inside when I noticed a pizza box on the porch. On the lid, someone had written in marker, "For A." I didn't think much of it. Figured the delivery guy had the wrong address. The house was quiet. I walked into the kitchen, and then I heard a phone ringing in the living room. Not mine, not the landline, some other phone with a ringtone I didn't recognize. I froze, listening. Ashley didn't answer. I found the phone wedged between the couch cushions. The screen flashed, "Unknown caller." I didn't pick up, but when the call ended, a new message appeared. "Everything's ready. Tonight, as planned. Don't let me down." I put the phone back, trying not to make a sound. Just then, I heard footsteps behind me. Ashley stood in the doorway, a mug of coffee in her hands. She looked at me, a little surprised, as if she hadn't expected me home so early. "What's up?" she asked, smiling. But there was something unfamiliar in her voice. I didn't mention the phone. Instead, I asked about the box on the porch. Ashley shrugged. "Probably a mistake. I didn't order anything. That night, I couldn't sleep." Questions kept circling in my head. Whose phone was that? Why was it hidden? Who was A? And why couldn't I shake the feeling that I was becoming a stranger in my own home? The next morning, the phone was gone. Ashley acted as usual, but now I caught something anxious in her eyes. I started looking for clues. In her things, in her words, in the little details I'd never noticed before. And the more I searched, the more I became convinced. There was a secret in our house, and it was far more dangerous than just an affair. I started noticing strange things about myself. Everything seemed normal. Work, morning coffee, short talks with Ashley about the weather and weekend plans. But now, every glance, every move of hers felt like part of some game whose rules I didn't know. On Friday night, I stayed late at work on purpose, just to see what Ashley would do when she thought I wasn't coming home. I parked a block away and watched for my car. At 8:15, a dark blue Mustang pulled up to our house. A man in a baseball cap was behind the wheel, his face hidden in shadow. Ashley walked out, got into the passenger seat, and the car drove off. I didn't follow them. Instead, I went inside, trying to figure out what to do next. On the kitchen table was that same pizza box, now empty. Inside, under the cardboard, I found a folded piece of paper. On it was written, "Don't look. This isn't for you." I sat at the table, clutching the note. My heart was pounding in my ears. I tried to remember when things had started to fall apart. Maybe it was the day Ashley began staying late at work, or when she stopped laughing at my jokes, or maybe it was that phone call that wasn't meant for me. That night, I didn't sleep. I waited for her to come home. At 2 in the morning, the door opened quietly, and Ashley tiptoed into the bedroom, thinking I was asleep. I lay there with my eyes closed, feeling the wall that had grown between us. The next day, I tried to talk to her. I asked her directly, "Are you hiding something from me?" She looked at me for a long time, too long, and then said, "Sometimes it's better not to know." I didn't know what to do with that. I didn't know what to do with myself. I started to suspect that the affair was only part of the story, that there was something else, something that could destroy not just our marriage, but me as well.